Why is it so important that we, this entire room, rallies to support Wish kids like Noelia? For me, it's so easy to understand why wishes matter because I see it every day. I see kids during what seems like the bleakest of times grappling with a life-changing diagnosis. I see kids struggling to grasp this as their new reality. Why do they have to go to the hospital and get a poke, and yet their bodies feel better after they go through this trauma? I see kids struggling to cope with the physical and psychological trauma of treatment, like hair loss and the emotions that go along with it. Or children who face mobility issues, trying to understand why something that was so easy before, like walking without crutches, is no longer possible. I see parents carrying the financial burden of treatment costs and missed work, and the emotional toll of having to make the impossible decision of splitting their effort and energy between a sick child and their healthy siblings. I see parents who would do anything to trade places with their child, to take all of the pain, the fear, the sickness, and the sadness on their own shoulders so their child could get back to being a kid again. I see families broken over not knowing what life is going to look like tomorrow, next week, or next year. And from time to time, I see death and bereavement when chemo and medicine don't work. But I also see happy things. I see kids playing, kids thriving once they have our interventions. I see kids begin to understand that their medicine, which makes things taste or smell funny, makes their bodies healthier so they can get back to doing what they love to do. I see families celebrate successes. I wouldn't trade this for the world. I see transformation that begins the moment I'm able to share one of my favorite tools in my treatment arsenal, Make-A-Wish. I absolutely love introducing Make-A-Wish to a family. It's a light that gets brighter and brighter throughout a patient's treatment journey and throughout their life. Many of the patients I see are in a 3-year treatment plan. When a family first hears 3 years, it sounds like forever. A family's focus immediately shifts to the next appointment, the next inpatient stay, the next poke, just one step forward, one very small step at a time. And then I get to sit down with the child and their family and let them know that there is something that will finally give them a positive experience to look forward to. A wish is a reason to wake up every morning knowing that the future holds something good. I have the incredible privilege of starting this conversation. What is it that you've always wanted to do that you haven't been able to do? Who would you like to meet? What would you like to have? Who would you like to be? Where would you like to go? And the transformation begins. A child who once came to clinic completely downtrodden, dreading the appointment, avoiding eye contact, even screaming, this child starts to think about his or her wish, and in turn, this child is thinking about their future. At the next visit, this child comes bounding through the door, so excited to see me and talk about their wish. This child who once refused to take their medicine now complies gladly, knowing that they need to build their strength and endurance to travel. This child who once felt they didn't have the luxury of dreaming about tomorrow suddenly sees a future that's worth fighting for. That's when I realize something that so many of us take for granted, like taking a family vacation, is this child's entire world in this season of their life. Wishes transform not only the lives of the children and their families, but also the lives of the volunteers, the community supporters, and the medical professionals like me. Make-A-Wish makes me a more effective child life specialist. On the darkest of days with a child who is struggling, I can refer back to their wish. I can use it to help them get through the tough times at the hospital. This simple concept, the idea of a wish, takes hold in the hearts and the minds of everyone involved, and one by one, it makes our lives better. Thank you so much for being here today and for helping me and all of the other medical professionals who care for children facing critical illnesses. You are the catalyst that makes all of this possible for children and families who desperately need hope, healing, and transformation. Thank you.